And a little bit of nature corn, people. Okay. All I wanted, all I needed. Okay. How much percentage? %. With Keith. What or something? Don't blink if you're blink. Middle of a eating video. I'm just doing well, having a wonderful day. It's glorious. 27 September 2025. It is really nice outside. When I say really nice, I mean really, really, really nice. I want to give a special shout out to the game Fortnite today. Oh, never mind. I made a mistake. Much better. Don't blink. It's your boy Ink. Welcome to our show. This is Mops having a wonderful day on this 27th September 2025. Look at the weather behind me. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Today is a Saturday, but it's also a tournament day. So, what are we doing right now is we're waiting for different playthrough. Um, we're waiting for different playthrough to end. That way we can start again, and we can start a tournament actually. So I wanted to make a couple of videos, and I want to talk about Fortnite. So lately, you guys have been seeing me play a lot of Fortnite, and it's kind of cool because, in the beginning, this is gonna be embarrassing. Oh, I don't like the hair. Very vain. Am I? So when I started playing Fortnite, it was a reason or an excuse to very much socialize, right? And now maybe we're going back in that pattern where I need to socialize. Maybe I'm going back to that pattern where, because right now I don't feel like making much videos. I more so feel like streaming, and streaming and streaming and streaming. And because I feel like streaming a lot, well, I'm in a position where, socially speaking, it's a bit harder. So that's why I'm going back to Fortnite. But also, Fortnite, and it's kind of insane because there's just the tower, right? The tower, which is my favorite game. And we're playing here, 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 here. I know that you know that I play 4 playthrough. Around Christmas, we're going to be starting my 5th playthrough, but this is going to be my last one. And it's going to be super interesting. This is going to be one playthrough to rule them all. I am so excited to start this. So basically, what was I trying to say? What I was trying to say is that it's kind of crazy because lately we've been doing a lot of marathon, right? So a lot of Resident Evil, and it's gonna be next like that after the Riza, gonna be Borderland. The Borderland marathon is gonna be one of the most important. Why? Because the Borderland marathon is gonna start in the winter. In the winter, I want to take as much time as possible to play Isaac, Binding of Isaac, because it's a game that I love. It's a game that I think is amazing. I'm excited to see this game. I'm excited to see how it goes, right? So because with the Binding of Isaac, what I want to do is a main playthrough, but because there's not a lot of social or narrative, I'm gonna need something in the background. So with Borderlands 3, it's gonna be that, right? It's also gonna be nice. Or what I can do is a more so narrative. For example, I would love to do Kingdom Hearts. Reason as to why, because Binding of Isaac will require a lot of clips. I can do them on I can do them on Kingdom Hearts. So that would be cool. Ultimately speaking, Fortnite is a great break because it's a game that you can stop, you can continue whatever you want. It's a game that you can spend a month not playing. Now, ultimately speaking, Fortnite sucks because look at this. This is gorgeous. Why am I not watching the sunset? I'm good about this. Fortnite will punish you for that. They'll be like, oh yeah, you haven't played in a while, well, you missed a couple of events, you missed a couple of cosmetic, you know? Like, oh, those were really cool too, you know? We took a month of Fortnite, and it was the Star Wars event, and I was like, oh dude, that's a nice event too. So, yeah, you gotta be careful with Fortnite. However, lately we've been playing a lot, and there's just something about a game that you'll play until you get sick of it, and then when you get sick of it, you're like, I didn't ever want to play this game again. But then you do, and it's all good, you know? Okay. Sorry, the tower. So, it is kind of nice. It is kind of nice that we have games like that. It's kind of nice that we are in a position where we get to play a lot of games, a lot of different games, you know? And we're doing marathon, yes, we're how can I say this? This is kind of complex. With marathon, we're forcing ourselves to explore a universe, right? But at the same time, it's not good because if I play an RPG, I don't want to play an RPG after that. If I play a fighting game, which we don't have a lot of, but I don't want to play a fighting game after that, right? And it'll be complex. It's going to be very complex. So we'll see how it goes. But so far, so good. I mean, you know? So just shout out to Fortnite. Today we had that fun experience. And yes, the thing with Fortnite is because there's no narrative, I get to listen to my TikTok battles, so I get to stream, and it's just a great excuse to do whatever I want, whenever I want. My apologies. Just a great excuse, and for that I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the little things. So yeah, hell yeah, Fortnite. Now I don't know what is the other video I can do. All I wanted, all I needed to, my heart. Okay. Don't blink if you're buying. Welcome to Controversial. Doing well for having a wonderful day on this glorious night. Doing glorious 27th September 2025. Welcome to a huge video of the tower. It's a big one because I'm gonna do this and we're gonna be doing the tournament. So and this time I'm gonna be surviving a little bit more. So let's start with the really good news. Let's start with the first playthrough, but also this is gonna be life changing, right? So we're gonna go into each and every single playthrough, and then we'll go to the life changing event, and then we're gonna go to the tournaments, and then we'll be done for the tower for the next 3 days, right? Sounds good, sounds delightful. So, the great news, the crown right now is farming high enough to be doing a constant 1 hour at 3 times the speed. So, we're just putting in more. See, I was having a problem with Sword and Shield, right? Because I was like, okay, well, they're not moving enough, in my opinion. They could be working harder and harder and harder. But at the same time, I have to wait until labs, and then this is going to be okay. Because that's going to be making me stronger, giving me more coin, which is giving me access to better labs. Blah, 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 blah. And this is pretty much it. However, there's a lot going on right now, which is great. With the crown is the perfect example. The crown, we just stepped, my apologies, from the third to the second. And as soon as we finish with auto pick ranking, which is for this, I will have to move it once and that's it. And I'll never have to think about it again. So this will make my playthrough almost automatic. I have a couple of time to push. I got a diamond if I want to pick up diamond, right? So this is good. With the crown, we speed it up. With the shield and the sword, the shield is horrible. The shield, we're able to finish tier 5 right now. If we wanted to, we could move on to tier 6. And then sword will be still in tier 3. Sword will take a long time to get out of tier 3. And it's kind of crazy because when you look at it, right, shield will be better in long term, but in short term, sword is a better option. Which yeah, we're a bit sick today. I'm just gonna blow my nose, and I'm gonna leave you with some beautiful sunset. Oh my Atlantis, this is so good. This feels good. So yeah, so, and it's kind of nice that we have both. Oh, that feels good. Ugh. See, it's all about what we're doing, right? And what we're doing is basically, I don't know. Because at the same time, every single playthrough is different. But then is there a point where they're all gonna be the same, right? But that's like 1 year, 2 years, which is kind of crazy. And with the elite cell, this changes everything because yes, right now we're building the sword and the shield differently. So the sword is again more focused on the offense, and the shield is more focused on everything else, right? So, well, on defense, sorry. I'm thinking about the Resistance Reborn because I have to pay attention. There's a big news for Resistance Reborn, and it's a great news. When I get the exact number at which I have to be careful. 230. All I wanted, all I needed, with my heart. Oh, this song, dude. I don't even know what the name of the song is. So yeah, so with shield, for example, with shield we're working on health upgrade, right? So while shield is not that strong, we're gonna get it stronger, and because we're gonna get shield stronger. Thank you. Oh, I work hard, boys. I work hard. We got tier 5th, 230. Oh, the applause stopped. Okay, well. I thought they were applauding my tower skills, but apparently not. So we take at 2 times the speed, right? But then we'll move it at 4 times the speed, 5 times the speed. So at first they'll be very defensive, and then we'll be very offensive, right? However, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put the stone. Because otherwise it's gonna be the same thing. right? Now, that's a plus. I'm gonna be doing the life changing news, and then we're gonna go for resistance. Because resistance, what I have to do is I low key have to wait for 100, yeah, 100 wave. So the life changing resistance is right now we're working, and what we're doing is we're changing. We are changing. What we're putting money aside to change the phone because my phones are not working well. They overheat. The battery doesn't last. Lately, we've been having a lot of problem with the batteries. And the problems are small though. It's just like you're charging it and it takes you 6 hours to. And I'm thinking that it might be the wires, but what are the chances that two wire simultaneously are damaged? I think it's the phone the problem, not the output, the input of charging, right? And this is the only good phone that I have. This one is shit. This one, the camera is not great. This is a tablet, right? And if I'm making content, this it doesn't matter. Like this it doesn't matter. But while doing everything else, I want to have a better camera. What is that life changing? So we've been checking out for the new phone, and I might be getting the three-fold Galaxy G. So why is that so good? Well, because the Galaxy G will be able to run three simultaneously videos. So I can have one the tower, and it's kind of cool because my first thought was no comments. We'll do the no comments. We'll do the no comments playthrough, and we'll do every single video no comments, right? We'll put no mics, and then what we'll do at the same time is we'll do some. That's actually a really good idea. We'll do some reactions on it because one tower, one YouTube, and one camera, or yeah, that's pretty much it. So that would be phenomenal, right? And I would always have, and we could have a playthrough of reaction, and that could be just phenomenal. That's level A. I already got permission to react to a couple of things, which is Christian, the first one, second one, third one, and that's pretty much it. What else? What else? What else? What else? It would be super nice, but at the same time, just the possibility of it is gonna be amazing. We could have, and this is kind of crazy because we could have three idle games at the same time. I downloaded this new game, which is Beekeeper Tycoon, which is flawless. It's a very good game. It's not as good as the Tower, but it's not 5 years into the development, right? So yeah, so I'm looking for this. Now, with the Tower Resistance, the last piece of the puzzle, we're kind of doing good, kind of doing bad. So we're doing amazing because we got tier 5, we are at 230. So tier 4, we still have to do it. We're gonna get a ton of new labs. It's so weird because I think I'm for a free playthrough. I got some amazing news too. For a free playthrough, we're doing better than expected because they're giving me so many labs that I don't use. For example, they give me smart missile, they give me black hole. So it's kind of weird that we have that. They give me death wave, which is kind of weird. By the way, for the power stone, we got one more, and that's it. We got one more, and that's it. What I mean by one more? Yeah, we got two more actually. So we got 50. That's 41, 47, 50. The other one is 32. So 32 is gonna be 41, and 41 is gonna be 90, 50. And then we'll do another one. So I'm thinking that this tournament, if I do well enough, we'll be able to get another one. I think I'm not sure, but I think, yeah, if I finish those two, we're gonna get the last weapon, which is amazing. So that being said, do I care about them not giving the lab? No, because I don't know if I'm gonna get. The plan is to get Death Wave, but I don't know if I can get Death Wave. But the resistance is doing so well. We're not doing good with the module. We're not doing good with anything but the raw power. Now, honestly, I have 8.42 million, so that's a lot. I got some great news before we continue. We did the quest of the 80 cards. There's how many days left? There's like 2 days. Okay, so the next 2 days we'll get some gem. If I can get the third lab, I'll be super happy. Or the third lab is gonna be 400, and the next card will be 400. And the card's a bit better because the card I get to use it. The lab I have to make sure that if I'm not asleep. So what I'll possibly do is, well, I can kind of build some labs, right? I pretty cool. And now what we're doing lap speed, 3 hours, and we got unlock perk, which is 7 hours. So the plan is to do the unlock perk before we go to sleep, and the lap speed, it doesn't matter. Unlock perks going to be super useful because we'll go back to tier 1 and we'll do our best to do it as fast as possible. Like, because 3 of the 4 events are a random ultimate weapon. Now this is going to be terrible. This is terrible because I only have 1 ultimate weapon. And because I only have 1 ultimate weapon, they'll give me 8. So I got 1 chance out of 8 to get 1 of the 3 that I want. So basically 1 out of 21. And then it doesn't mean that I'm gonna get it right away. Maybe I get it at 1,000, maybe I get it at 2,000. That's 3 hours, you know. However, the good news is the second I get a weapon that we have, it takes 1 run and we do all we need. We'll focus on it. There's no problem there. So this is the good news here. See, if I don't focus, Sword will give me 3,000 at tier 5. You're supposed to give me 4,500. So we're not even close. I got some bad news for Crown. Crown, I will not be able to do the weeklies. I fucked it up badly. It's okay because Crown is my oldest, so if I did for the Resistance, I would be pissed. For Crown, I'm like, okay, well, not ideal, but it's not the worst. So yeah, for Resistance, we have a chance, and if we do, well, I got some great news. We are at 390. So if we do, that is 70 points, which means we're going to be at 605, right? We'll need 95 to finish. 95 to finish. Only 95 to finish the no signal. We'll get it with login, and we'll get it with free rewards. We'll get 60. Chain lightning. If I can do it. 4,005. I don't think I can. Scatter enemy. There's no way. Reroll dice. We might be able to get the first 10. And that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. And that is it. We're gonna get as much damage as possible. Right now, what we're waiting for is to get to 230. I'm telling you, 230 for tier 6 is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be fucking phenomenal. And possibly gonna be unlocking tier 6. That way, it might at least give me more coins. But at the same time, coins right now, we didn't split enough because I was like, yo, well, I don't have the 400. I don't have the 400. And the craziest thing is, if it wasn't for the... Okay, so this is between you and I, okay? This is a really advanced way of thinking, and it's not good at all. It's horrible to think like that, right? But I'm gonna tell myself. I'm gonna tell on myself. So what we're trying to do is we would avoid upgrading our stats. So that way we can get more of the good lab. You can get more of the... if I can get 100 million, I can get the wall. Now I'm too early in the game to get the wall, but I'm not that early. Like next week we might get the wall, and that would be a big change because with the crown, what I'm missing is the wall. I can do much more when I don't upgrade the wall because I want to finish what I started. I want to start gold filling boxes because my problem, I think it's linked to ADHD, is that we see labs and I'm like, okay, I want to do this labs. We see other labs and I'm like, okay, I want to do this lab. There's not a precise lab that we want to do at all time. And because of that, it's bad. It's bad because I should be wanting to do like cool box, then do something else, right? So that's pretty much it. So next on the list we have what? Next on the list we have yeah, so we didn't have the mission for 400 workshop upgrade, and because we didn't have the mission for 400 workshop upgrade, I was like, okay, well, then I should focus on keeping playing. I'm going to turn it tonight. I want to do good. Now, here's the ultimate problem. I want to do good, I don't want to be doing that good, because I want to stay in silver. I was getting way more points. I was getting way more points with bronze than silver. If I can stay in silver, would be good. I have to move though. I'll have lower. We'll have lower results, which I kind of don't want to, you know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But ultimately speaking, we're gonna be increasing our health, because ultimately speaking, our health is necessary. See, with the vampire, the vampire that's killing me, right? With the health, I could also do. Ooh. The attack would be lifesteal, but then again, I will do attack. It's a stupid gamble, but we'll do attack. We'll do attack. Yeah. Right now we're fucked with the labs because again with lab speed and my perk it's so slow. It's so slow. I could have done before, but we fucked up. We didn't do the lab speed enough. The lab speed is expensive. What I would like to do also, I would like to do orb speed because the orb speed is amazing. With the next part I would like to equip, I think honestly it's extra orbs. But with the extra orbs, I would like to wait until I have the. I would like to wait until we have the. You look at this shit, right? You got 4 cards necessary again, but out of this, there's more than that because there's some that we didn't get. Of course we can. Okay, no problem. For some reason, shield always have a problem. How nice with the DG Fold, guys. Three screen, 3 different things we're doing. A review from the tower would be amazing. We're missing 2, I think. Okay, so we're missing Berserker. We're missing Nuke, but I think we're missing something else. Super Tower, yeah, we have this. Second Wind and Demon Mode. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're missing Demon Mode and Second Wing. Then we're missing Ultimate Tower. This Ultimate Tower. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. Again, now with the React is going to be the same as Crown and Resistance. With the same thing. Yeah. So I do it because I can. Fuck it. The React it can be professional too, because I'll have time to just play the game. And it could be professional in a way. So this is gonna be winter. Winter I'm gonna do a lot of React because we can't go out. I don't think as much, you know. I'm not inspired as much, I must say. 200. So yeah, I only have 30 to do. 30 waves to do. Got a couple people answer. Okay, first is Naya, because she answered first. It's Mama Ink. It's Mama Vendetta. Duh. Nice. Confirm. Okay, good. I'm happy. You're good. I'm doing pretty good too. What's new? There you go. Right. Okay. Competitive speaking, what am I talking about? Well, it's a so the tower has a very competitive thing to it. So it's an idle game which is not competitive, and you can basically do whatever you want, and there's no problem. However, it's not true, because technically speaking, your ranking is via the tournament that you have, right? So, for example, in the first week, if I'm able to get far, I can get a first place in gold. The second week, if I'm doing better, I can get a last place in silver, but still, you know? You can do this one. Like this one, Resistance, there's mistake that we've made. They're not big, but they're a mistake that we made. So I think I'm going to be upgrading attack, which is possibly stupid to do, but fuck it. I don't care. Why is it stupid? Because I personally prefer... Okay, so it's kind of nuts. But with the shield and the sword, I learned something. Okay, so I finished with the competitive. I'm sorry, ADHD. With the competitive, what I would like to do is like, okay, how far can I get in the first month? How far can I get in the first year? You know, I can break records. And that would be insane. That would be flawless victory. I don't know yet. I have no clue yet. So. Oh yeah, so with the competitive, the better you do in the beginning. For example, right, you do the game for 1 year. Every single time in the year, you do the best you can. So you always get better rewards via your daily mission. You get more coin via the tournament. You get more reward because you are in a better bracket, right? So competitively speaking, it would be nice. However, we do have 3 playthroughs which are the same, which is Crown. Which is the blueprints, the Resistance, which is the free play, and the um, I haven't found a way a name for it because it's a very special thing. It's a no commentary. You're just it's a no commentary, but you're commenting. So, for example, what we do, and again, this is kind of special because what I would do is I would literally do like a and again, that's a lot of work, but fuck it, I'm gonna react. What I would do is I would literally do a reaction, have the mic up. When we're not reacting, I would have the music and no comments, and I would have the microphone completely finished. What was I saying? Why is that a good idea to increase attack? Because with the sword and shield I learned, I got a pimple. With the sword and shield I've learned is it's so much more gratifying. To, for example, right, you upgrade your attack a lot, you put a lot of coin in your worship of attack, but you also are maining a attack lab. You have a constant attack lab. That could be cool. That could be very cool. And ultimately speaking, kind of sucks because this is the perfect time to start a new playthrough of the tower because lately they haven't added much. They're adding a lot of late stuff game thing that even the crown doesn't know about. Doesn't know about. So stupid. Now we have 236. This is amazing because this is the highest rank. And we did it before. So this is basically 34 minutes, and we're basically getting 647k. We're almost at 1 million per minute, which is huge. I would love to do flame bot cooldown a lot because right now it's not great. And with the event like this one, I still need. Okay, so the truth is we still need 300 metal, but I got 3 days to do it. I got 2 days to do it. What am I saying? 2 days. 2 days gonna be the day that I'm coming back for you. I know it's all out before, cause it's got it all I have to do. I don't believe in anybody who feels the way I do about you now. If I cannot do it in 2 days, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Royally speaking. 240, and you're done. 240, baby. 241. So, first of all, we got 6 milestones. Let's check those out. We got first research 70. Thunder bot cooldown. What's the next one? Golden bot cooldown. Ooh. Yeah, amplify bot cooldown. I think out of the 4, the amplify bot is the lesser. The tier 6 unlock, which is great. Got unlock research black hole damage, which is great. Black hole coin and 70, which is super critical chances, super critical multiplier, which I do not think we have. No, we have to unlock them at 100 million. Between you and I, if I get to choose between, we'll do it tier 6 just for fun. Oh shit. Between you and I, if I had to choose in between the two, I would of course get the wall, because the wall is way better. So we'll upgrade damage. Damage right now costs 55. We got 7 millions. Maybe the dumbest thing I ever done. We'll upgrade attack and we'll upgrade. That's it. Perfect. 6. Of course, we're listening to King Cobra GFS. Who else? Of course, we're listening to the Goth King. So right now is to see how far we can go. And we'll do the tournaments. Yeah. So it's much better when you do the lab because you just see a lot out of it. For example, with sword, the good thing to do would be, well, technically speaking, you can kind of cheat, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. After this, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna main econ for a while. Econ, yeah. I'm just gonna max, and there's not a lot to do with econ though. Because in the shield, we'll go far enough to have every single one of them, every single square golden during a match. In the sword, we're close to that though. So I don't know. I do not know. Again, right now what we're doing is we're testing tier 6, just to see how far we can go. And I'm pretty sure I can get to tier 100. I have to be careful because we got 40 gem. and there's a temptation to spend on cards or on module too. On module, shrinking rays are apparently very good, but there's no point right now. There's no point. Oh, I was talking about the metal. Yeah, the metal. Maybe I'm able to upgrade our max the flame bot. Oh, ultimately speaking, what I would like to do is range, because our range is so little, right? And we just increase how much it was doing. Because the cooldown we have a lab for it, so I can do range and cooldown. It would be good. I got another cool diamond. This is so dumb. We're doing two per thing. Should have done. You know what I should have done? Music. It is not too late. It's not too late. It's not too late. We do have some quality freaking snacks. We have Boom gummy sours. Because again, what I like to do every single day, I like to do a TikTok live, and right now we can't because this is more important. And ultimately, is it more important now? TikTok live is more important because you're growing the community. Mm-hmm. But there's a but. Where's the but? It's like the story. The but is that I got 4 playthroughs going now. So if I had 1 playthrough, TikTok live. If I have 2 playthroughs, TikTok live. 3, TikTok live. 4, the tower. 5. Well, 5, we're gonna be able to do something amazing. We're gonna be able to have a TikTok live right here. Ooh. We'll have the tower. We'll have YouTube, which is the lo-fi. I don't know if it's able to run 2 videos at the same time. Because ultimately, no, but so is TikTok a video? No, it's not. It's not. You're recording, you're uploading, but it's not. Right? Ugh. It's long, but what am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to do? When's my other snacks? There you go. That's delicious. Garlic parmesan pretzel with almonds and cashew nuts. Tomorrow we're going to my father's house. We're gonna have a brunch. So I'm gonna be eating scrumdiddly. It's a bit early tomorrow though. Okay, and we'll go to sleep in between. I still have to do. It's been weeks that I didn't do it. The uploading of this. What is this? I'm done. I don't know. The uploading is this is. We have a file because we don't think. We have a file on the. And of course we're watching porn. I wish I was joking, but I'm not. Where am I? I'm never gonna dance again. Just got no rhythm. So it's easy to pretend that we try to just stay alive. Baby, when it's over, it's never too late. It's never too late. Yeah. It's never too late. Well, it won't connect, which is okay. The reason why I won't connect on this side is because on this side I have the music, so I can leave it on the ground, show it on the floor. It's insane how resilient and resistant these little mouths are. Well, not the animal, of course, but the electronic mouth. That makes sense. Holy shit, we can never see would have reflected. So now I don't know how to put it down. Ding wrong. You would have guessed it. Still alone. No work today. The first time we don't have work. Well, we didn't work also yesterday, but yesterday we had our day. Being overweight, guys, and working, not recommended because you're sore the next day. No matter how little you do, your body is so heavy. Then everything that you do is a trial, or it's harder. Try to go stay alive. Oh, and of course we only have one way to work, and this is kind of cool because this is the this is the computer itself. These are new. The heck. You guys are gonna hate me for next song. And now what we're gonna do is because I wanna because this mouse pad didn't work. We know all of the hotkeys. Because I wanted to upload, we'll upload the nature corn.